Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Today I'm getting ready to go to a concert, so I thought as I was getting ready I could film, and that way I could bring you guys a concert makeup look. When I think of concert makeup, I don't like to go all out and do like crazy like festival makeup. I like to do just a little more intense, darker version of like my day makeup. So that's what I've created. I did a little darker neutral lid with some shimmer and just a little bit darker like nude lip. So if you guys want to see what I used, how I created this a really pretty look, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's just jump right into the look. I'm starting out this makeup look with my skincare completely done. Done my moisturizers, my serums, my toners, all that good stuff. And then I topped it off with my Supergoop Glow Screen. This is like my favorite sunscreen slash glowy primer. I have been wearing this every day for months and months and months now, and I just love how it makes my skin look super glowy and beautiful. And on top of that, it also doubles as a primer. It has SPF 40 in it, so super amazing product. So now that I've got all that on, I'm going to jump into foundations. So going to a concert, you want your makeup to last through sweat, through long hours, through late nights, through everything. God knows what's gonna happen when you're at a concert. I've been to concerts where beer's been thrown on me, where there's been fights broke out in front of me, where I've just been dancing and having a good time, where it's been hot as hell because I've been out in the sun all day. Like, I've been to concerts where just about everything has happened to my foundation. So when picking your makeup and your foundation especially, you want to pick something that's going to be long wearing. And throughout the pandemic, with mask wearing and all that good stuff, I have found that the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation is one of the best like long wearing transfer proof foundations that there is. Now right now I'm kind of in between my tan shade and my light like winter pale shade. So I am gonna mix the two shades, 150W and 332C. I need to get like an in-between shade, but I haven't gotten one. So I usually do about 3 pumps of this foundation, no matter what shade I'm doing. So I'm just going to do about 2 pumps of the darker shade and 1 pump of the lighter shade, and just use a beauty blender to apply this foundation on the skin. Now for concealer, I'm going to take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade 122 Sand. And with this, I'm highlighting my typical areas: the under eye, the nose, the forehead, and then I'm even highlighting the creases around the sides of my nose where it seems to get really dark, and my smile lines, and then of course my chin as well. Now I feel I want to add just a hair more brightness to the under eye, so I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 21, and I'm not going to use a whole lot of this. I'm just going to do a little spot right under the inner corner of the eye there, and then a little swoosh on the outer corner of the eye, and the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to take just a little bit on the bridge of the nose, right between the eyes, and then maybe just a little on the end of the nose where I might just want a little dot just to make the end of the nose look a little bit rounder. I'll take my beauty blender and work that out. This is going to give your eye just a little bit of brighter look and a little bit of a lift. Then to bake, I'm going to take my Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter setting flour. I use the shade Oat, which is the translucent shade. And I'm just going to take a brush, nice little dense kind of pointed brush, and go right up under the eye. And kind of dust that on. And then I'm also going to bake the end of my nose and the creases of my nose as well. Now, I have a new brow product I'm going to try today. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. I just picked this up. This is in the shade Latte. I just picked this up. I have been a stan of the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil for like a year and a half now. Okay, does this come out of the damn box? There we go. But I just got a mini, like, travel size of the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I have tried years ago and didn't love it because I was a pomade girl. Like, I'd always been a pomade girl. I'd never really loved a brow pencil. And then I tried the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and actually liked it. And so I've been using that as, like, my only brow product for like the last year and a half. And then I got, like I said, I tried this mini travel size a brow pencil from Anastasia and really liked it. But it's a mini, it's a travel size, and I only got like a week's worth of uses out of it, if that. And it's like gone. So I went to Ulta to go buy one, and they didn't have one in the shade I needed. So I was like, hey, what else do they have? You know, I was gonna go back over and pick up my e.l.f. pencil, and the girl at Ulta talked me into buying this Morphe one. So here I am trying a Morphe brow pencil. I like Morphe, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my brows on off camera, however, just because it takes a while to do my brows and we don't want to sit here and watch me struggle all day. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be right back. Brows are done. I didn't hate the brow pencil. At first it was a little stiff, but then started working pretty good. I maybe picked up one that was a hair too dark, but my natural is pretty dark, so I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to set my skin down with my powders and stuff still, so my brows will get a little powder in it, and that'll probably lighten it up a little bit, and so I think they'll be okay. So, moving on, let's move into the eyes. I'm actually going to grab my Orgy palette, I think. I want to do like a pretty neutral eye look is what I typically like to do for things like concerts. I don't like to do super intense, like, colorful looks. I like to do something a little more neutral. So let's go ahead and jump into this palette. I'm going to dip into the shade called Implant, just a nice white creamy shade. And I'm going to pop that right on the lid. Then I'm going to jump into this shade called Bed or Floor. It's a really pretty, like, taupey brown color that I think works perfect for a crease shade. Nice transition shade. We're going to an evening concert, but I am getting ready for it much earlier in the day because we have to travel to it. We have about a 3-hour, a little over 3-hour drive to get there. So I'm kind of like doing makeup that I can wear during the day that'll also look good at a concert, you know? That's kind of what I'm going for here. Now I want to go one shade darker and go right into this pretty warm toned brown. It's nice and medium brown, called Versatile. Or Versatile. And I'm going to put that right in the outer half of the crease. So I'm going to start with it right in the outer corner and then work it towards the inner corner about half to 3/4 of the way in. And then down towards the lash line on the inner corner there. So I'm kind of just making a really large, like, C or V shape, depending on if you want it to be a little more round or a little more pointed. So I kind of start with it a little more rounded, and then I'm gonna kind of start to wing it out just a little bit. Give it just a little bit of point on the outer corner. This time I really want to add some depth into the look, so I'm going to go in with a really chocolatey brown called Orgy. And I'm going to pop that right in the outer V, right in that outer crease there. Now these shades are super pigmented, so I'm being very careful not to go in too heavy-handed with this color, because I don't want too much laid down and then not being able to move it around and blend it out when I need to. So now I'm going to take just a good fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend that dark shade out. So now I'm going to go ahead and set that palette aside, and I'm going to grab my Tartelette and Bloom palette. I've used this palette in a little while, but I'm going to grab the shade called the Funny Girl. It's a really pretty like champagne-y gold shade, and I'm just going to pop that on the lid. I think that'll be stunning. I have been loving a neutral eye look with a pop of a shimmer on the lid. Especially for a concert, I think it'll be really pretty. And then I'm going to take this Thrive Brilliant Eye Brightener Crayon in the shade Stella. And I'm going to pop that right in the inner corner. And I'm going to follow the arch of the eye socket there up to the eyeshadow. And I'm going to kind of feather that over the line just a little bit. And then down around the inner corner, just to really like brighten up that inner corner there. And you can always use your finger to kind of soften up the edge of that crayon, just like that. And then I'm going to take my Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette, and I'm going to jump into that really bright white shimmery shade in the palette called Whipped Cream. And I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner, right over top of that eye brightener pencil or crayon. And really, really brighten up that inner corner. Boom. Just like that. Like super duper pretty. So I think I'm going to leave the eyes there. I don't think I'm going to do any under eye smoke or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep away any of my excess of baking and any fallout that might have happened, although I think we did it pretty darn good. And I'm going to go ahead and set my skin. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, and I've been using the shade 220 Beige. For bronzer, I'm going to start with my Morphe Glamour bronzer in the shade Originator. And I'm going to bronze up my cheeks. And my forehead, and just give everything a really nice warm glow. Then I'm going to go in with my NARS Diffused Bronzer and do a nice nose contour. Now I've been loving the look of a cream blush, and I've been loving a look of a lot of blush. So if you don't love the look of a lot of blush, you don't have to do this. If you want to go softer with the blush, then I would just do a little bit, starting like the corner of the eye. Actually, if you're looking straight forward, I would start at the edge of the iris and go up onto the temples, like out towards the temples, just like that. But I'm going to do a lot more because I love the look. I love the look of blush, okay? So I'm going to use my Rare Beauty Vulnerable Melting Blush in the shade Apricot. This has been like my go-to blush lately. But so yeah, if you don't love the look of a lot of blush, what I would do is I would start just at the outer portion of the cheek there. and then go up on the temples. This will kind of draw the face up and out. It'll make your face look more angled. It'll make your face just look less round. It'll give your cheekbones a little more angle, give them a little more pop to them. But I like a little more blush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot more down on the apples of my cheeks. And then bring it out. And then I'm even going to kind of round it up around the eye socket up towards the nose, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to add a little on the bridge of the nose, just for a little bit of sun-kissed look. And again, if you're not a blushy person and you just want to do a little more, a softer look, then don't do this. This is just me, it's who I am. I like this look, especially during the summer months or the warmer months anyways. And I actually prefer to do my highlight first, so I don't know why I did my highlight after, but we're going to do the highlight, I guess, now. So for highlights, I can't get away from this highlight. This is the Pat McGrath Sublime Highlight Trio. I love the two lighter shades in this one highlighter, but I've been using the middle one, which is called a Gold Nectar. It's like a white highlight with a gold hue to it, and I think it's just beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on now. I'm liking where my skin is at. Happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz my skin down, get everything a really good, like locked in and set. So I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. This is like a 16-hour wear on it. Like, it's a great setting spray. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lashes. And I'm going to use some of my favorites. These are some Kiss lashes in the style Twilight. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a brand new pair and throw these on off camera because it takes some time. And then we'll come back and throw on a lip and finish off the look together. Okay, I got my lashes on, so let's throw on a lip. I just picked up this lip kit. It's brand new to me. This is the Kylie Jenner lip kit. It's one of the matte ones. It is in the shade 505 Autumn. I thought this color was so pretty. It's kind of a like burnt orangey, little bit of pink in it. Like beautiful, perfect autumn rust color. I don't know. Just thought it was pretty. So yeah, I thought maybe this would be pretty for a concert. It's not red, it's not orange, it's kind of in the nude realm still. So I thought we could try this out. I mean, typically I would go for more true, like, light pink nude. But let's try this out, see what we think about it. Like, why not? So I'm going to start with the lip liner. Oh, this is super pretty. So it's got a little bit of pink to it. It's actually kind of just a really dark pink. But not like a bright pink, a very muted pink. I actually think this lip liner on its own, or this lip liner with just like a pale pink in the middle to ombre, it would be super pretty. But let's go ahead and add the lipstick. I also love that it was called Autumn because, like, I love fall, so I'm here for it. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Like, obviously it would depend on what you were wearing, but like this could totally be a great concert lip color, like, because it's not too much, but it's just enough to look at a pop of something on the lip. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. And if you want to add a little gloss on it, you totally could. Well, I really like this lip color. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to take my hair down. Just curled my hair this morning. Oh, so pretty. Love this. Like, it's classic with a little bit of extra dark on the lid because it's something I could wear on the daily, but it's got a little bit darker to it. The lip's a little more intense. The eye's just a hair darker than you would wear on the daily, so it's like perfect for a concert. I love this look. It turned out so good. Let me know what you guys think about this look down below. I think this is perfect for a concert. I'm excited to wear this to our concert tonight. We're actually going to see the Jonas Brothers. I'm excited. I'm a 90s baby, so the Jonas Brothers were popular when I was in like middle school and early high school, so I'm excited that we went and saw them a couple years ago when they were touring, and now we're seeing them again. So yeah, anyways, I love how this look turned out. I think it'll be perfect for the concert tonight, and hope this gave you some good inspiration. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!